Hello everyone, welcome back to the JoJo character tier list. This is a little after I recorded that one, and I'm just about to upload part 1. But yeah, this is part 2. Note there are spoilers for up to chapter 100 of JoJolion. And yeah, make sure you watch part 1 before this one, and I'll see you guys in the video. JoJo, but every JoJo is good in a way. Jonathan Joestar, I'm thinking of giving Jonathan a B or A. I'm gonna have to give Jonathan an A, because Jonathan just caused so much, just had a lot. He's the whole base foundation of the series, and Jonathan, I love Jonathan. He's not the best JoJo for sure, but I just think namely his, impact on the story kind of earns him an A tier. Joseph Joestar, my second favorite character in all of JoJo, an easy S tier. Well, I don't know about second, my favorite JoJo, tied with Gappy. So I think Joseph kind of deserves an S tier because he's super good. Next we have Joshu. He has huge potential if you watched my last video on Joshu, which was the last one I uploaded. As you can see, Joshu has a lot of potential to be a very, he's a horrible person. But I think he has potential to be better, for sure. Because of the redemption arc coming up. Joshu is a B or C, I'd have to say. Better than Poochie. But having him in the same tier as Dio seems kind of weird. Then having him in the same tier as Akira feels like I think he's definitely better. But then also like Poochie. Is he better than Poochie is my question. His stand's interesting. I'm gonna give Joshu a C tier. I think he has lots of potential. He potentially could go up to a B or A tier if once we see his full potential. But for now, Joshu is a C tier. Gappy, tied as my favorite JoJo. An easy S tier, easily the most intriguing. Joseph is my favorite. I like Joseph's personality, but Josuke is just very intriguing. Love his backstory, and he has potentially a lot more coming up in this after chapter 100 of JoJolion. I really like Gappy. Next we have Josuke from part 4. He's very solid, very cool JoJo. I'd have to give him a B tier. A lot of JoJos are gonna be getting the B tier, I'd have to say. But yeah, Josuke is a B tier. I like Crazy Diamond a lot, and I just think Josuke is a relatable character at times. Diamond is Unbreakable JoJo. Jotaro, the most famous JoJo. Definitely A tier. Stardust Crusaders B tier. If they did have Stone Ocean Jotaro, which I don't think they don't have Stone Ocean Jotaro. They had Stone Ocean Jotaro potentially S tier, because that's like the best Jotaro that we've ever seen. Kato Higashikata. Solid. We haven't seen much of Kato. I'd have to give her a C tier. We just haven't seen enough for me to fully judge Kato quite yet. I don't remember her name. You love Deluxe. She was a big part of the Josephumi and Yoshikage Kira backstory. Is Josephumi on here? Where's Josephumi? No, where's Josephumi? Oh, they're missing Josephumi. Oh, that's not good. I would have put him pretty high. Anyways, C tier. Not much. I'm still a bit disappointed about Josephumi not being on here. But yeah. Anyways, on to Narancia. I like Narancia. B tier. Aerosmith is a really, really good stand. B tier is gonna get filled up because there aren't many. I think almost every single JoJo character is at least above an average. Just some have more potential, like Joshu. I think he could definitely be a B or A tier after we see what happens, but yeah. Cars, C or D tier. He was very D tier for Cars. Very, very underwhelming for a main villain. If he wasn't a main villain, maybe I would have liked Cars, but he had a lot to live up to and just wasn't so great. Not my favorite Pillar Man is still yet to come, Wamu, but yeah, we'll see that when it comes. Kira from part 8, A tier. I really, really liked Kira. He is a half of my favorite one of my favorite characters in all of JoJo, Gappy. And I just think he's pretty solid. I like the way that he uses Killer Queen. And he uses something. Kira didn't use much in Diamond is Unbreakable. On to Diamond is Unbreakable, Kira. I'd have to give him an S tier. He's easily one of my favorite villains, kind of tied with Valentine. Very, very good. He fit with Diamond is Unbreakable's theme, I feel like, a lot. And yeah. Next, we have Koichi Hirose. I'd have to give Koichi an A tier. I've voiced Koichi on multiple occasions, and I just really like Koichi. I think a very solid character, and I like the acts he introduced that to us. Anyways, Kyo Nijimura, she didn't do enough. Born This Way is cool. She revealed Equivalent Exchange, just didn't do enough. I'd have to give her a B tier for sure. She's not quite C tier. Yeah, I think she's B tier. Is she better than Poochie? No. She's C tier. The new thing to determine if they're above C tier is probably going to be, are they better than Poochie? Then also that would definitely bring Hayato down. Who else? Yeah, I think that's a decent standard. Are they better than Poochie? Leaky Eye Luca, E tier, didn't do enough to make me put him much higher. If he did a bit more, maybe he would have been interesting. Even if he had a stand, that would have been pretty cool. But yeah. Abakio. I didn't like Abakio as much as a lot of people do. I'd have to give him a C. Is he better than Poochie? Is the question. Nah, I'd have to give him a C tier. I just didn't enjoy him enough. His death was sad, but I don't know. It didn't hit me as hard as it hit a lot of others. I just didn't enjoy Abakio a ton. Lisa, B tier, is the mother of Joseph Joestar. Created one of my favorite characters in JoJo. And is just a solid character in general. Was a big part of part 2 and was a big motivation for Joseph. Lucy Steele, B tier, did a lot in Steel Ball Run, but just not. She was very, very influential in Steel Ball Run. She just isn't a good character, and like not good. She's good, but not very captivating in my opinion. Chocolate Disco. I don't remember him that well. That's probably gonna. If I don't remember him well, then I'm probably gonna have to put him in a D tier. Wasn't interesting. I have to guess then. Anyways, next we have Mamazuku Rai. Rip. I hope you're alive still, man. But I'd have to give him a B tier. Good character, but just not A tier or S tier worthy. Mariah. What do I do for Mariah? I don't like Bastet. Definitely an E tier. Mariah is Bastet is yeah. Malone, stand user of Babyface. Very disgusting stand. Interesting concept, I guess. C tier, maybe. Definitely not better than Poochie. For sure. But he does even deserve to be in the same tier as all these. Nah, he's a D tier. I don't like Malone too much. Miki Taka, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Who do I put him? Solid C tier. Not my favorite. I feel like a lot of people probably like him. Is he an alien or stand user? We will never know. Mountain Tim. I think he was good. I really liked Mountain Tim. His stand was captivating. I think was he the first stand? He was the first or second stand we saw in Steel Ball Run. But I like him a lot. Muhammad Abudor. Yes, I am. Where do we put Abdul? B tier. He died once. It was sad. Came back, which kind of ruined his death, and then died again, which was not sad at all. Because it was just, it was one of the worst deaths in the series, to be honest. It just was too fast. But yeah. Next we have Anasui. I don't like Anasui that much. I'd have to give him a C tier. I don't think he's as bad as other people say, but definitely a C tier. On to Endul. Jeb is a very solid stand. Easy B tier. I think he's just a cool character. And I like the whole concept that he has to use, like, he can't see anything, and he has to use like his surroundings to kind of understand things. I think it was a cool concept for a villain. Noriaki Kakyoin, overrated for sure. B tier. I'm sorry, Kakyoin fans, he was just overrated in my opinion. Good character, but just overrated. Norisuke Higashikata. I'm gonna have to give Norisuke. Where is Norisuke? Actually, I'm down somewhere. Wait. Oh, here he is. He's definitely not E. I'd have to give him a B. A lot of people are in B. That's just kind of like above average tier. I enjoying him so far. I hope he comes back, but I don't know. Next up, we have the stand user of Kunamu. Stand. Very So I'll have to put him at a solid E tier. Not as good as Oingo. Or no, Boingo. He is Oingo, I think. Just not interesting enough. Boingo is a lot better because he made an appearance, which made him a lot better. Okuyasu, A or S. I'm gonna have to put him A. Koichi's better in my opinion because I voiced him so much. But again, I think Okuyasu is easily A tier. My favorite JoBro, unless you count. Well, not my favorite JoBro. My favorite. No, he's not my favorite JoBro. My favorite is Gyro because he's my favorite character. Old Joseph, S tier. Older Joseph, B tier. Really went down. Older Joseph and Diamond is Unbreakable. But Old Joseph is honestly as good, if not better, than Young Joseph, in my opinion. Panicata Fugo, C tier. If Araki did go through with what his plans were for Fugo, maybe he would have ranked higher. But I do understand why Araki didn't do it, and it's all Araki's option. I'm not saying that he needed to do it, and I'm not even saying he should have done it. I'm just saying it might have made me like him a bit more, and I can totally see why Araki definitely didn't do it. Next we have Pacey. C tier again, D tier, D tier, C tier. Yeah, I think he's deserving of the C tier rank. So I think that's a very solid place for him. Next we have, what's his name? What's his name again? Shoot, Pet Shop. Pet Shop is I'd say Pet Shop is a solid E tier. It's interesting to have another animal stand user. It's just Iggy is so much better. I love Iggy a lot though. Poco Loco. So Poco Loco, hey is it giving you luck? Does it give you luck? Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Does Poco Loco give you stand give you luck? I don't know. I think it just gives you motivation. Hey does. But Poco Loco in general, a B tier. He's not as good as Bucci. Then, you know what? I'm gonna have to raise Poochie tier up. B tier. Poco Loco, you get your B tier. Then all the characters we judge by, are they better than Poochie, are like in the wrong. No, they're not in the wrong. I'd still say that they're pretty solid down there. Next we have Polnareff. Polnareff is an A tier no matter what. I love Polnareff. Easily one of the better characters in JoJo. He's the main character of Stardust Crusaders. Jotaro, forget about Jotaro. Next we have Pulpo, did nothing. D tier. I liked Pulpo for the time he was on screen. He was a decent character. If he did more, maybe he would have ranked a bit higher. But yeah, it's my stance on Pulpo. Prosecuto, solid stand. Not as good as Pissy. It's still a C tier character. Just Reimi Sugimoto, I think that's her last name. I don't know how to pronounce something like that. C tier, Nothing I dislike. Nothing I over the top like about Remy. Just an A character. I don't remember this dude's name. But he definitely, I remember what he did. He didn't do much. A C tier character. Ringo Rodigan actually is very interesting. One of the best minor villains in all of JoJo. Definitely a B tier. For sure. He's really, really good. Risotto Nero. C tier, C or B. I don't know how I feel on Risotto. I give him a B tier. Solid character. Had a good fight with Doppio. That's all he really did. Rohan Kishibe. Rohan is a really good character. A or B? I'd say, yeah, Rohan's a B. A has like my favorites of all, some of my favorites of all time. Then S is just God tier. But there's one more tier I feel like we might have to add very, very, very soon. Yeah, very soon. Anyways, Sail, D tier, didn't do much. Sandman, I'm just gonna go by these a bit quicker, just for the characters that don't do much. Koichi ripoff, not as good at B tier. Santana, D tier, didn't do enough. Sekko, B tier, I enjoyed Sekko, he was the dog. Shigechi, I actually want to talk about Shigechi a bit. I really enjoyed Shigechi. His death was like so sad though. So I'm gonna have to give Shigechi an A tier. So yeah, I think he fits in pretty good there. Shizuka Joestar. She could have done a bit more. I'm gonna have to give Shizuka Joestar E tier. I didn't like Shizuka, didn't do enough. Poco Loco. Oh, by the way, no, just one last thing about Shizuka. If she had her own part, she definitely could have been higher. A lot of potential. Not even own part, maybe just one like little episode or like OVA would be interesting. But yeah. Next, Poco Loco. Not an important character, sure. I liked his commentary, so I'm gonna have to give him a C tier. Doesn't compare really to the characters in B tier, just didn't do enough to rank that high. Okay, so this is what I was talking about when we need to make a brand new tier for a character. He's above Blueford. I'm gonna have to say Speedwagon is above Blueford. So I'm gonna have to put him in Speedwagon tier, like the god he is. I don't remember Squalla. I don't remember this one's name. I don't remember both their names. It's hard to say. They're both at C tier, I have to say. Straightso, slash Straits. Very bad reveal. D tier. Stroheim, he's a good character, I guess, but he's a B tier in my opinion. Damo Tamaki. I'd have to give Damo a B tier. One of the more interesting minor villains in JoJolian. I liked he's the reason for the backstory with Josefumi and Kira, which I think Josefumi should definitely be on this list. I think he ranks good there. I don't remember his name. Not the greatest. Blueford is obviously the greatest character in all of JoJo. So I'm gonna have to give him a D tier. Tonio. Tonio's a solid, So I'm gonna have to give Tonio a B tier. He had a really good arc. I like the Italian food arc a lot. Toru. Okay, I like Toru a lot. A tier. Toru, if Toru is the user of the head doctor, Toru easily is definitely, I think he deserves an A tier. I like him a lot. Trish. Solid character, I guess. B, C. Yeah, C for... What? Why is Straits and C? Straits is a D. So are these two. I don't like them too much. Trish is a C tier. Tsurugi. I like Tsurugi a lot. Tsurugi's a solid B tier. I know a lot of characters are in B, But Tsurugi is a very, very good B tier. I like Tsurugi. Coco Jumbo. I'd have to say Coco Jumbo is a Mr. President. Well, this is Polnareff, so he's an A because he's literally Polnareff. So he has to get an A because they just put one character on 2 times, which I think is weird. Ungalo, F tier. I'm not even gonna talk about that. Cream, E tier. Overpowered stand. Doppio. I think I did have a play. Yeah, I was gonna put Doppio in A tier. Doppio is a very, very cool character. I love his split personality, and he was better than Diavolo, in my opinion. Just had more character to him than Diavolo, even though they're the best same character. Wamu, B tier, my favorite Pillarman, and just a really good character in general. Weather Report, B tier. His stand's interesting. It's been used a lot of times for, but definitely there. Next we got I don't remember. This is Gyro's dad. Very good. C tier. Good. He wasn't a major character, but very good. Yasuho Hirose. I'd have to give Yasuho a B tier. Paisley Park's a cool stand, I guess. Yukiko. I'd have to give a C tier too. Interesting, dynamic. She likes Koichi like I do. I don't like Koichi in that way. I just like Koichi as a character because I voiced him. Yeah. Yuya. He's good for a minor villain, but definitely a C. Nothing more than a C. Will A. Zeppeli. I don't know. B tier. B tier for him. And this guy I don't remember the name of. Cause a Torture Dance. D tier. So there we have it, boys. Here is my JoJo character tier list. Go down, look at all of it in its pure glory. And yeah, so this is my JoJo character tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you would change anything on this tier list and what your opinions are on my tier list. Rate it. Tell me if it's bad or not. I'm excited to know. And note, this is all my opinion, so if you don't like it, you're allowed to feel that way, and I'm allowed to feel this way. So, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.